So after a recent copyright claim yet again, I've decided this is going to be my last video I ever make that has video footage in it. And next time I'm just going to use images for all of my videos. I might even go to like a vlog type of format if I ever get a decent video set up, guys. But yeah, I'm sorry for this, guys, but it's just I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of the claims, especially from a company that's a false company and they shouldn't even be making a claim on my video. I've done some research on them and definitely they claim other videos when they shouldn't be, so that's what really annoys me the most. But just to save myself from putting any more video footage up and trying to jump through all these hoops and precautions just so it can stay up, I'm just going to go straight to image format. So yeah, onto the video. Obviously it's the top 10 best drama anime. These series are all series that I've watched and cherished, so I really hope you find some enjoyment out of all of these anime. Hope you enjoy it, guys, and have a good one. We start things off at number 10, Free. The story revolves around Haruka, a boy who has always loved to be immersed in water and to swim in it. Before graduating from elementary school, he participated in a swimming tournament along with his fellow swimming club members Makoto, Nagisa and Rin. After achieving victory, each of the boys went their separate ways. Time passed, and in the middle of their uneventful high school lives, Rin appears and challenges Haruka to a match, showing Haruka his overwhelming power. Not wanting it to end like this, Haruka gathers together Makoto and Nagisa and brings a new member named Rei to create the Awatobi High School Swimming Club in order to defeat Rin. One thing that stands out so much in this anime is the art style. The art style is a joy to look at, with the animation complementing it even more. Extremely well developed on those two areas, but that's not all that Free has to offer. In my opinion, the story was much to be desired and it wasn't the most engaging one for me, but that's subjective. The overall character development is very good though. This will definitely make up for any poor writing. Overall, a fun and decent anime, despite having some flaws. Number 9, Paranoia Agent. An elementary school kid dubbed with the title Lil Slugger has been going around attacking people with his bent golden bat. Now, 2 detectives are investigating so they can stop this kid from making any more attacks, but they will soon find out that this case is much more than they expected. Paranoia Agent is a pretty old anime, and when you start watching it, you'll really notice because they just don't make anime as complex as this anymore. Released in 2004 by the studio named Madhouse, responsible for work on Death Note, with an unusual animation style and a lot of plot twists, expect to pay more attention than you would if you were watching another anime with less complications. It's very mature, dealing with many disturbing topics, so if that's something you don't want to see, keep that in mind. This show really is a general mindfuck in all of its entirety. I haven't seen this anime talked about much, which is quite surprising. If you like mature drama, I think you'll love this one. Number 8, Terror and Resonance. An alternative version of the present Tokyo has been stricken by a shocking terrorist attack, and the only hint to the identity of the culprit is a bizarre video uploaded to the internet. The police, baffled by this cryptic clue, are powerless to stop the paranoia spreading across the population. While the world searches for a criminal mastermind to blame for this tragedy, 2 mysterious children who shouldn't even exist, masterfully carry out their heinous plan. Cursed to walk through this world with the names 9 and 12, the 2 combine to form Sphinx, an entity determined to wake the people from their slumber and pull the trigger on this world. One huge factor about this anime that makes it very different from all the other series is the topic of terrorism being a huge part of the plot. You just don't see this very often, which is why it was such a favourite for most people during 2014. Another very mature anime with a compelling plot, which is sure to keep you invested for a long time. If you're fed up with the shows that just don't take themselves quite as seriously as you would like, and you want something serious and edgy, then this anime is definitely for you. I will add that the soundtrack is just perfect for this anime and is extremely well composed. Number 7, Your Lie in April. Piano prodigy Arima dominated the competition and all child musicians knew his name, but after his mother, who was also his instructor, passed away, he had a mental breakdown while performing at a recital that resulted in him no longer being able to hear the sound of his piano. Even 2 years later, Arima hasn't touched the piano and views the world in monotone and without flair or colour. He was content at living out his life with good friends, Tsubaki and Watari, until one day, a girl changed everything. Miyazono Kiori is a pretty, free-spirited violinist whose playing style reflects her personality. Kiori helps Arima return to the music world and show that it should be free and mold-breaking, unlike the structured and rigid style Arima was used to. Your Lie in April introduces a lot of different characters, which is why this anime is fleshed out to more than 12 episodes. All of these characters might be a little daunting at first, but just give the show a little bit more time and I think things will start to make sense. Now, onto the drama. A lot of people thought this show was very slow at times, meaning the pacing wasn't exactly ideal. If pacing is something that's a huge deal to you, then that's something to consider while going into this. The slow build-up usually leads up to a very dramatic scene, so it's sometimes worth the wait. This is obviously a music anime, so if that doesn't really appeal to you, that's something to consider as well. A touching love story that's not perfect by any means, but definitely worth a watch. At number 6 we have Parasite the Maxim. 17-year-old Izumi Shinichi lives with his mother and father in a quiet neighborhood in Tokyo. One night, worm-like aliens called parasites invade Earth, taking over the brains of human hosts by entering through their ears and noses. One parasite attempts to crawl into Shinichi's ear while he sleeps, but fails since he is wearing headphones, and enters his body by burrowing into his arm instead, taking over his right hand, and is named Miji. Because Shinichi was able to prevent Miji from travelling further up into his brain, both beings retain their separate intellect and personality. As the duo encounter other parasites, they capitalise on their strange situation and gradually form a strong bond, working together to survive. This gives them an edge in battling other parasites who frequently attack the pair upon realisation that Shinichi's human brain is still intact. Shinichi feels compelled to fight other parasites who devour humans as food while enlisting Miji's help. A weak link about this anime is the characters, in my opinion. You guys might not feel the same way I do about them, but I think they're just very generic and they just don't get fleshed out. But what really makes this anime shine is truly some amazing and well done scenes. The main essence of drama comes in a psychological form, so it's definitely going to engage you from start to finish, even with some flaws. While similar plots have been done over and over again, Parasite still deserves some credit for its execution. Give this one a try, guys. At the halfway point we have Batum. In the blink of a mind's eye, Ryota suddenly finds himself transported from playing the hit Batum video game to being stranded on a mysterious island, equipped with a day's worth of provisions, a bag of bombs, a strange crystal embedded into his left hand, and a huge gaping hole in his memory. But it doesn't take long to figure out what's going on, especially after the first person Ryota meets tries to kill him. Someone is attempting to recreate the ultra-violent Batum video game in real life, and the island has been filled with an army of unwilling players, each armed with one of the multiple variants of explosive weapons called BIM. Fortunately, Ryota is an ace Batum player, but this insane version of the game has no reset switch or second lives, and there's only one way off the island: kill 7 other people before they can kill you. Can Ryota repurpose his game-based skills fast enough to survive? Okay, so it's another game-based anime, so what's so special about it, you might be thinking? Well, to start, every single character in this anime seemed like they had something unique about them. Although the plot isn't anything special, there's a lot of originality in the characters. The main male protagonist isn't your average male lead. He's not really shy or indecisive, but he's not what you'd call a complete gentleman either. I really like this though, a good change of pace where the characters act a little more mature in serious situations. I'm not saying everyone will enjoy it, but at least give it a chance. Number 4, Nana. Nana moves to Tokyo following after her boyfriend Shoji to gain a life she has always dreamed of. On a train bound for Tokyo, she meets Osaki Nana, the vocalist for the punk rock band Blast, also moving to Tokyo to achieve her dreams of becoming a professional. Sharing the same name, the two of them, perhaps through a twist of fate, ended up becoming flatmates in Tokyo, where together they support each other through each of their love lives and careers. Being another music anime that's about rock, this anime immediately caught my attention with me being very passionate about playing guitar, but the music tag might just put you off if that's not really your thing. Even so, I still recommend you give this anime a shot just for the drama and overall character development. How the characters deal with issues and achieve their goals is also a very enjoyable watch. Number 3, Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. The story centres around Mirai, a middle school freshman girl who goes to Tokyo's artificial island for a robotic expedition with her brother Yuki at the start of summer vacation. A powerful tremor emanates from an ocean trench, the famed Tokyo Tower and Rainbow Bridge crumble and fall, and the landscape of Tokyo changes in an instant. With the help of a motorcycle delivery woman named Mari who they meet on the island, Mirai and Yuki strive to head back to their Setagaya home in western Tokyo. What this anime does very well is not take things too far. What I mean by that is it's very realistic to its plot and doesn't stray far away from it. In a lot of anime you'll find giant mecha robots, monsters, and not just the tentacle kind, and much more. This anime just focuses on the core characters and their dilemma. This not only makes for an engaging anime, but a very believable anime as well. Those of you who are a fan of anime where natural disasters occur, then this anime is for you. It's an anime that really makes you think because natural disasters can happen at any time to any one of us. Very interesting anime. In second place we have Plastic Memories. After failing his college entrance exams, 18-year-old Mizugaki is offered a position at the renowned SAI Corporation due to his father's connections. SAI Corporation is known for its production and management of androids that possess human emotions called Giftia. Misugaki's position is in the Terminal Service Department, where their main job is to recover Giftias that are close to their expiration. It's a graveyard department in every sense. To make matters worse, Mizugaki is ordered to work with Isla, a female Giftia who is never given any responsibility other than serving tea to her co-workers. From For my subs and viewers who have seen my podcast video I posted a while back, you'll know that Plastic Memories was the anime I picked for the anime series I was really interested in and had high hopes for. I'll never regret that decision because this anime is truly amazing. Released in 2014, I wasn't expecting a newer series to grip me emotionally like this anime did. Another dramatic love story with the sci-fi genre of android humans thrown in, but I really don't care. Despite its generic form, it's still worth all of its praise. Everything is done so well, and especially the development between the main characters. Any anime that has the ability to change your emotional state is special in my opinion. Please give this show a watch if you haven't seen it. Number 1. Angel Beats. Otonashi awakens only to learn he is dead. A rifle-toting girl named Yuri explains that they are in the afterlife, and Otonashi realizes the only thing he can remember about himself is his name. Yuri tells him that she leads the afterlife battlefront and wages war against a girl named Tenchi. Unable to believe Yuri's claims that Tenchi is evil, Otonashi attempts to speak with her, but the encounter doesn't go as he intended. Otonashi decides to join the SSS and battle Tenchi, but he finds himself oddly drawn to her. While trying to regain his memories and understand Tenchi, he gradually unravels the mysteries of the afterlife. An anime about the afterlife which immediately raises a lot of questions about the plot, making you wonder what happens next and how all the story elements link together. A couple of flaws with the story and characters plague it in my opinion. I think this is because of the overall length of the series. Maybe if the series was longer, they would have more time to develop the plot and characters even further. The art is truly beautiful and very eye-catching with a fitting soundtrack as a bonus. There's a lot of great things about this anime, but there's obvious flaws that do set it back a bit. Nonetheless, a great anime and a widely known one at that. So that's my top 10 drama anime list guys. I hope you've enjoyed and found some new anime to watch. Take care and have a good one.